Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Guard Show, Episode 8. My name is Casey. Today I am joined with Jordan, Alex, Derek, and Rick. How's it going today, fellas?
Pretty good. Long day at work.
Tired. It's cool. It's cool.
I want to drink tonight.
And obviously play Monster Hunter.
Yes.
If you want to drink, just vodka.
They're
out of vodka. I finished that last night.
He's got his own.
Yeah, I've got
Just
mine.
drink vodka on your own time.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I bought some beer.
Yeah, Alex is now Russian.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to try a Russian accent for a
I
little
thought we
bit.
were supposed to like not mention anything and just continue on as if.
well, I honestly didn't even know it was really going to happen. So
I thought we were just screwing around there.
Now you know, comrade. I'm going
okay.
to try accent.
Well, I guess we'll just get started by talking about our topics. Okay, today it's kind of a quiet week, but we do have a few big ones. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be Facebook's new streaming service for gamers, Facebook Gaming. Then there's Monster Hunter World, our general review so far. Pretty much everybody here except one person, Alex, has played it. So we'll talk about it, our thoughts, and all that kind of fun stuff. Then we're going to talk about, excuse me, Destiny 2, because Bungie's been asking for feedback on Trials of the Nine, and we're going to talk about their promise for new lore coming up. Then we're going to talk about Friday the 13th, the game's DLC, and then the Anthem delay. And then we're going to talk about Dead by Daylight's DLC for the Saw franchise. Okay, so getting started. Let's talk about Facebook Gaming. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Fucking dumb. Next.
No. Moving on.
No, we cannot do that.
It will flop with no money.
But what is there to say? We don't know anything yet. It's not up yet. Is it? They just announced it?
Not as far as I know, but the thing is, even if we don't know a whole lot about it, we can kind of display what we think would happen with it, considering how YouTube gaming streaming service up and came.
Well, if you've noticed, the biggest one, hands down, is obviously Twitch. But all the other ones are kind of really slacking. Like, I think YouTube gaming, even, the highest streams they have is like 600,000 a day. Compared to Twitch's, like...
Millions.
Yeah, like something ridiculous in the millions.
Doing people from Russia.
And there's another one that has like 300,000.
What?
So... I think the Facebook one's probably actually be Twitch's biggest competitor, because if they like tie it in with Facebook, so you just can stream, and then all of a sudden all your Facebook friends can see it, and all that stuff, just kind of immediately tied, it's gonna have a lot more like beginner streamers in it, because they could like, hey, at least I know I'll have some views due to people on my Facebook feed, compared to like doing your own thing on Twitch and then no one finding you.
That's true. You do kind of get buried in Twitch. But is Facebook really something that you can grow on? I mean, they have like easy features where you can share videos and live streams, and so I think that's probably its biggest plus is its easy shareability. I don't know how it'll work viewer-wise. Like, if somebody's on somebody else's page and they see your stream being shared, I don't know how that's going to count towards viewers. But I don't know. It's Facebook gaming. As a Twitch streamer, I'm not going to try it. But like with what's happened with YouTube gaming, I just think it's Facebook trying to get into a field that they're not really meant to go into.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube at least had a shot because a lot of their content's gaming based. I mean, their biggest channel is a gaming channel. So, I mean, at least they're understandable in having a streaming service for gamers, but Facebook is just social networking with friends. It'll probably be super casual.
If I may break out my accent for a second, would people actually like that? Like, would they like Facebook trying to do something different like that?
That's the thing. I mean, Facebook hasn't really done anything different. They've been trying to open the door into the gaming world by purchasing Oculus. That has really not really gone anywhere.
No.
I know a lot of people that actively avoided Oculus because of Facebook owning them. Like they'd rather go Vive instead of Oculus due to that.
Oh yeah, I would rather go Vive too. I mean, PlayStation is just in their own world with VR. It's just like, yep, our VR is specifically for us, and that's fine.
Yeah. With a console, you kind of have to go proprietary like that.
Yeah. So
the biggest thing I see happening with like Facebook gaming fucking streaming is a lot of 6-year-olds, a lot of like the younger kids who just like, oh hey, it's Facebook, let my friends watch me play Minecraft.
Or Call of Duty.
Or Call of Duty, yeah.
Halo.
Hey, let's shit talk these guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking just flooded with that.
Yeah.
I wonder how much backlash they'll get when a 6-year-old is streaming Call of Duty and they start like cussing out and like their mom's watching,
Screaming.
and then you just hear, boom!
Boy, I want you.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
That shit'll go on Facebook like permanently.
And like freaking everyone would hear everything.
That would go viral.
It would.
For all the wrong reasons.
I wonder if they would set up some sort of subscription service or something like Twitch does. I don't know. I'll have to see how it is, but I don't know. There aren't a lot of good topics this week. The biggest one, I guess we'll just move on because that's about it. Monster Hunter World, like, we may need like 15 minutes per person.
So good!
I don't know.
so good.
Let's just go clockwise. Jordan, you go first.
I have no say in this.
Oh, it's just so good, man.
Yeah, we'll go more into detail.
Just like, okay, so I got to give them props. One, for the character customization.
Yes.
It's so detailed. It's so pretty. It's so perfect.
And the fact that it's like The Sims, where you can actually see what you're going to click on before
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
scrolling it.
And then not only that, you can change your appearance later if you want to. And I think that's awesome.
My only the only little gripe I have with the customer characterization is that like scars and everything are with the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not scars,
I was looking
really.
for scars.
Yeah.
And then I had to, the way I made it to look the best though was to like tone it down to my skin tone.
Yeah, I made it look like a really ruddy, dark red.
I made it look like metallic.
fair.
So it looked like a sword like just straight through me, man.
Yeah, the way I had it look is like it's like it almost looks like it's still bloody.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the only way to make it look not ridiculous.
Yeah.
When you first put them on, they're straight white.
But that is okay. That's like a very tiny,
It's a minor gripe.
very, very, very minor nitpick. And
Yeah, but at least you can characterize how the scar looks.
Exactly. It's so good. And then I just got to a cutscene. I think you've seen the cutscene where you're fighting the big, rock fucking monster. In the desert.
the Borath.
Dude, that cutscene where you like run underneath it, grab that thing, and then shoot it into its eye. This game makes you feel like such a badass. Oh, it's so good. So good. That's all I gotta say.
That's it?
That's about it. Like, the weapons are insane. I haven't gotten too much into customizing those because I haven't unlocked too many trees yet.
Yeah.
But the fact that they tell you that you need to hunt the monsters yourself and figure out what it is you need to get, instead of just telling you, hey, these are the items you need. No. It's going to say question mark, question mark, question mark, until you find that monster, which encourages you to get out, explore the world, and hunt as many monsters as you possibly can in order to find the stuff you want for the cool armor. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Now, I've played all the Monster Hunter, so I have a little bit of gripes with this one. The biggest thing is it seems easier than the last 3 or 4.
Easier how?
I haven't died yet. At all.
Fainted?
Yeah, at all.
I have.
I have.
Like,
I have, like, twice.
they just, like, the monsters seem, like, the monsters have a great AI, so they have all that, but they just seem weaker. Like, it doesn't take me 15 minutes to beat one right now, which, obviously, that's probably a good thing because not a lot of people would have the patience if they're trying to go full mainstream to just, like, take 20 minutes trying to take down fucking Rathalos. But besides that, another kind of thing I'm a bit gripey about is the weapon customization. There's not nearly as much there used to be. Like,
I still think we're just scratching the surface with the weapon because of that.
yeah, like that one I'm holding out on because they do show more trees as you find more things, which is weird to me. I think they should just kind of show them all. Like you said, they're all question marks, so why not just like, hey, here's all 40 fucking things you can make. Because I remember in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate just going through, like, I used dual blades in that one, and there was like 150 different types of weapons. Jesus. Total. It was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Well, maybe they'll bring some more in later. I don't know.
Yeah, like,
are they going to do DLC? Is there a season pass?
Well, there was like the regular game,
Yeah.
and then you can purchase the deluxe version.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I got the deluxe version. And
What did you grab with the deluxe version?
there's like, I think there's a bunch of packs that come with it, but
Okay.
I think for both you get like the Horizon Zero Dawn
yeah.
outfit. or something.
I think it's an outfit for your Palico.
Yeah, Palico makes it look like a watcher.
Chad has it.
Like a little bitch.
It looks really cool.
Once you hit rank 5, you can do the mission.
No, it's rank 6.
6, okay, yeah, you can. But aren't you supposed to be able to play as Aloy? Like that was a
Supposed to be
whole.
able to dress it.
Yeah, that was the
dress
whole.
it
That was the
certain
whole thing they had. It was like you could play as Aloy. You could play as Aloy. Where?
Yeah, I mean, I had no
Please tell
idea.
me.
I had no idea how to like find it. I had to look it up online. It doesn't tell you at all how to get anything. Derek, tell me your thoughts on it so far.
Well, for me, I haven't played Monster Hunter World.
Or any other Monster Hunter.
Or, excuse me, any other Monster Hunter. But for this one, I do have quite a few likes for this game. One of them is, like, with this game and a few others that I've played, character customization. For me, I like to make a whole bunch of characters. Because, like, it does spark, like, an imagination in my head. It's just like, oh, I can make him. Oh, I can make this person and this person and everything. And to me, that just gets to me.
I'm the same way.
I like,
man.
I like to do that.
For example, all
Combat's pretty badass.
but for example, all this.
The points where I would like to dodge, though, my character really doesn't do it.
What's your weapon class?
Right now, I'm using range.
Okay, because that. Okay, well, range you should be able to dodge. Like
Like
you're.
I even try to. It's like, most of the time I won't get hurt, but it's like the point where I want to dodge, the monster will be like on top of me.
Fair, yeah. Like I know, like your weapon does dictate how well you can dodge. Like if you have a hammer, you're gonna like.
But another thing is they give you a lot of time to do an objective, and
The full 15 minutes.
I think that's a fair thing.
Yeah, I've always loved that because it allows you like. I wait until the last 15 minutes to do it. 'Cause I just fucking explore.
I almost failed one mission where I'm supposed to like. So there was one where it reads you're supposed to deliver 20 mushrooms or something like that. It's like, oh, I can do that. So I went around the ancient forest. I thought the mission was you're supposed to deliver it to people in there. It's like, I don't see any people.
Nobody
It's
just drop
like,
them off in the supply box.
I found a unique mushrooms, and it's just like, oh, you got this, and you got this. You're doing the mission. It's like, well, shit. I also have to wait for all these to recharge, and I got half the time to do it. I'm like, oh no. So it's like, within 5 minutes, I was able to complete it.
One thing about the combat that's kind of bugged me a little bit is something that was very similar to what was happening when I played Dark Souls 1. And that's, if I'm like striking something and there's nothing there, I'll find myself hitting like a wall. Like, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It'll do like minimal damage if I even hit them at all. But there's like nothing there, and yet I'm hitting like a wall.
Does that ever happen when your weapon's sharpness is down?
No. Like I could just have my weapons sharpened completely, and it'll do that. And even if it wasn't sharpened, I can understand it not doing damage because it's obviously blunt. But it doing that type of animation and making that noise, I don't think they would do something like that if it was the dullness of your weapon.
Okay.
I have noticed that as well, but I've noticed it when like I hit a particularly rough spot of a creature. Like the Keratos, their heads, you can't damage them. Because it's like just pure chitin.
Maybe that
Stuff
is
like that.
Maybe that is something. Maybe that's a little bit more of a unique feature that I haven't quite gotten the grasp of yet. But there really isn't a really hard part of a great Jeragus.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
And it's happened to me on them.
Oh yeah, I haven't noticed that yet. But yeah, like when I first tried to fight, I hate fighting Keratos. They're easy as shit, but just half their body is just this chitin that good fucking luck trying to get through. I personally like how varied the fighting styles are as well. Like, I love how they've completely changed up some of the movesets. So, like, you guys, fucking Jordan's using Insect Glaive, and he might as well just be flying the entire time now, which is really neat.
I rarely ever touch the ground. Just bouncing back up.
Talk about the Insect Glaive, Jordan. I haven't even seen anything on the Insect Glaive.
I love it. What do you mean by talk about it? And what do you mean by you haven't seen anything about it?
So you've used pretty much a lot of the weapons, both in the beta, well, mostly in the beta, right?
Yeah.
How does it like differ from something like a broadsword or even a dual blade?
Super movability. Like, you are extremely versatile with the Insect Glaive. Like, the Insect Glaive is all about movement and sticking around, jumping on the monster. Using the Insect Glaive, they mount monsters more because they're constantly attacking them from above. Like, constantly.
Like, hell, two of the moves that Insect Glaives have, one launches them in the air, the other one propels them while in the air.
Yeah.
So it's a lot about, like maneuverability.
And then it's a combo weapon, too. So if I land my dash slice, it'll bounce me back up automatically, and then I can just bounce, slice again, hit it, bounce back up, bounce, slice, hit it, bounce back up, slice. It keeps you moving, really.
Also, it has this weird thing with the Kinsect.
Yeah.
That you like, it's what's called Insect Glaive, is you can send out your bug and it gains charges through the monster, and they do different things for your blade.
So is that like something like what's it called? Nurturing your Kinsect?
Yeah.
That's leveling it up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't obviously done anything with that for obvious reasons because I don't really use the Insect Glaive.
That's fine.
I've been sticking with the what the hell is it called? The
Switch axe?
The basically just a switch axe that's got elemental, I guess just lightning properties to it. So like I have a shield and sword, I basically charge up the weapon, and then when it's like glowing red.
Oh, you're using the charge blade, not the switch axe.
What?
What? I don't know if it's called the charge blade.
It's a sword and shield, and then it becomes an axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a charge blade.
Oh.
That's the same one I used.
Yeah, I mean, it glows red, and then you press a button, and it charges the axe, the elemental properties of the axe, and then you can, like, do an attack to switch to the two-handed axe, and then there's some special attacks you can do with elemental damage. It's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
How easily do you break stuff on monsters?
Pretty easily, because it's got an elemental sweeping attack, and I can pretty much cover a lot of monster body parts.
We need to start doing exhibitions together now, because I don't break parts very easily.
Yeah, no,
it takes me a long time to break parts, but I'll be mounting them. I'll be doing the damage.
The charge blade's axe form is just fucking deadly.
Oh man,
it's so good. It's so good.
When you manage to mount with it, you know how you do like the flurry of blows, or whatever. It charges up while you're stabbing them, and then all of a sudden you unleash a giant electrical discharge on them while you swing an axe.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that is dope.
I mean, that's why I really, really like the weapon. I was using like the Buster Blade at first, and I felt like that was a little slow, and I wanted something that I could like use both quickly and a little more, like something a little more unique than just a big greatsword. Mm-hmm. So I discovered that little doohickey in the equipment box. I'm like, I'll try this out. I ended up really liking it. So that's kind of just the go-to I've been using. Like, what armor do you guys have on?
I'm just kind of throwing on what looks cool at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting ready to put on some armor that makes me fire resistant, because I'm getting ready to take down that T-Rex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll help with
I
that.
died to that thing.
That's my next mission.
I'll get down with you on that.
So I
do
gotta...
charge blades and the fucking... Yeah, I have mostly the Kula armor on.
Okay.
Like the weird Arabian stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's currently the best I can get. Because I don't want to use my armor spheres yet until I find a armor I really like. I don't want to just blow through them to power it up.
He's playing Fortnite.
Yeah, I really like the fuck, I lost my train of thought because you are for some reason watching a video.
Sorry.
Okay.
God, what the hell? Oh yeah. I'm wearing the bone armor, almost full set, except I have the
Because it's so dope.
I have the Great Jaragus boots on.
Fucking the Brathos fucking armor makes you look like a rook from chess. It's full on, just it's ridiculous, and they know that too because the feline's Brathos armor literally makes him a rook. Like he gets a little everything. It's full on, and it's adorable.
That's the thing. Like those palicos are pretty much just like distractions.
No, they're super
Well,
good, dude.
No, I know they're super good, but for
They're
me
helpful.
right now, besides getting me like those health bugs and anything else that they do, they're a great distraction. The monster's always attacking them while I'm popping a potion or I don't know, taking care of ads or something.
You cook a steak while in the middle of a battle.
Oh God.
Hold on, I need more stamina.
I actually did that right there. There were two monsters fighting each other, so I was hunting a monster. Another one just came along. I think it was the fucking
almost
Piku
there.
Piku. I was hunting that thing, and it was starting to
Bring
run
out a
away, and a
grill.
great it's like J-Grass came
that
along,
awesome?
and they started fighting, so I was just like, oh, okay. I plopped down, put a thing on the roast thing, and Rick's just like, okay, listen for the beat. And I was like, what fucking beat? And then I burned my meat, and I'm like, fuck. But as they were fighting, I was just sitting down, roasting some meat on an open fire. It was awesome.
I'm
I
about
loved
to
it.
die! Hold on, I burnt my meat. Let me get another one.
That's another thing. I fucking love the fact that the monsters fight each other.
Yes.
It's great. Just like, all right, cool. Sit down. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I mean, they usually run away once they start getting too hurt, but it's a great little. Just one, it's entertaining, and two, if particularly hard. Like when I fought the fucking T-Rex thing first, the way I got it to go limp, like start limping, was I ran to the Jagras and just had them fight it a bunch. Because if the great Jagras find it, the little ones will, and they just kind of start chunking at it.
Legit reminded me of Jurassic Park 3. This Spinosaurus battling that T-Rex scene. It's fucking awesome.
For that one, like the point where I fainted was that exact moment where I was doing a bounty where I had to slay like the small creatures. So I kind of thought, well, I'll just kill a bunch of Jagras. So I did. And a giant Jagra showed up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just fight this guy too. Because I'm supposed to slay one of those. And then, I guess, it caught the attention of the T-Rex and started charging in. I'm like, fuck! So I started, like, dodging all these Jagras and the giant one. But no, the T-Rex just charged me and killed me.
Yeah, that's one thing. That T-Rex just kind of appears out of nowhere sometimes.
It does.
I was legit. I was crawling up some vines. I saw a footprint. I'm like, oh, okay, a footprint. And then I just started crawling up some vines. Soon as I get up there, the T-Rex is just standing up there. Lucky for me, he was turned around and didn't see me. But I'm like, oh, shit.
You're like, nope, bye. Fucking
Get on the nope train.
the Rathalos, the like
fuck that
flying
bill.
fire wyvern.
Fuck that.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you seen that thing
yeah.
yet? No, once he finds you, he will follow you to the goddamn ends of the earth. Like the T-Rex will, he'll go like, okay, I'm done with this meander. No, this Rathalos traveled all 12 areas of the ancient forest with me. While I was like, please just let me go. I'm just trying to kill Jagras.
That's the thing about this game too, is like you never know what you're gonna come across.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's like scripted parts, but all of us have had like very different experiences in the same area alone.
Yeah.
And that's something unique and amazing.
So
about this
you're on the
game.
mission after the stupid
the
stupid fucking bird.
Like, the thing was, I wanted to make two different characters, one male, one female.
Okay.
My first character I made, I'm at the part before that. And then the second character I made, I'm at the part after it.
Okay, cool.
I'll make it a different character for each weapon.
We're gonna have to help you out, Derek.
That, please do. I
If
need
you're-
friends to
'cause
play.
If you're running just straight like bow, you're you're
Bow's
slowly,
real hard by
You're
yourself.
slowly chunking people away. You need
I
somebody
mean,
else there to helping you do damage.
I actually did fine with the bow.
Because
Like,
no, I'm saying you can do
Yeah.
just great with the bow. It's just like it takes a lot longer than other
Oh, yeah.
weapons because other weapons attack faster and they attack harder.
Yeah.
But yours is basically like a debuff weapon because I also have a bow. I got the bone bow now, and I have the second form of it. And its things are it can put people to sleep and poison, I think.
The coating.
So basically it's just a
yeah.
coating weapon. So you whip that out.
The other weapon that I have as well is the dual blades. I have
Yeah,
the
there you
bone
go.
ones.
Oh yeah.
So I have that and the bow.
You should get used to those too.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get used to the bow. I used that a lot in the beta, and I liked it a lot actually.
I tried the gun lance in the beta.
I did too. I wasn't a fan of the gun lance.
It's weird. I feel like it's super heavy.
Yeah.
I
really
wouldn't
heavy.
like it so goddamn much because it just seems ridiculous. But yeah, no, it just didn't click with me. None of the gun ones do, like the light bow gun, the heavy bow gun.
I don't know.
Maybe if they like retworked.
I like the light bow
maybe,
gun.
Retworked.
Because you
Retworked.
get more
You
mobility as
retworked
use
that.
it.
What if they reworked it so that you got 2 pistols as a main, and then that one was like a secondary button to do a heavy shot? I think people would use it a lot more. So like that thing's just sitting on your back, so you're doing a bunch of gun combos, and then you can combo up the lance. So you go. And then just
That'd be
shoot
pretty
that,
cool, like-
and then put it away, and then whip out the pistols again.
That'd be pretty
So
cool.
it makes it a lot
actually.
more versatile. It makes you a lot more movable. So then when you pull out the weapon, it kind of like locks you down. So like you have to, like your team like, yo, aggro him. You're just like, okay. So as everybody aggroes him, your guy like locks in, whips it out, and then just
That's really cool. I
wish
like that
you could
idea.
hold more than
just
one
like just
weapon.
like a bow,
That'd be
just
nice.
like people with bows do.
So that would be cool. Like, not
Like I can use the bow, but then like at short range I can take out like the blades and just start running.
like
Up.
I feel like they would have to give you like a little bit of a penalty. Like
Yeah.
maybe make it like a
Make
5
your
second.
character a little slower. And,
Yeah, or like it's like give you like a 5 second thing where you have to like change weapons, so you can't just on the fly constantly hit triangle.
I can see that.
Yeah, but I would love if they like, I could run away real quick. Go cool. I need something different than my fucking like. I need an insect glaive. I need to get on top of them or something. And
Yeah.
Guess that just encourages teamwork. Okay.
It does.
Shall we move on?
Sure. Yeah, we spent a good chunk of time talking about that, not surprisingly. We'll explore Monster Hunter World,
Being out over here.
and I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll talk about it some other time, but we'll see. This third topic here is mostly Jordan's topic because it talks Destiny 2,
Oh joy.
Trials of the Nine, and there's been a lot of pretty much negative stuff about Destiny in the news recently. So Jordan,
they shot
Destiny
themselves in the foot.
Bungie wants feedback on Trials of the Nine. How about you give it to them?
I played it when it first started. That's it. I played it. I've gone flawless twice. After I went flawless the second time, I was like, man, this is dumb. I don't want to play this anymore.
What about it is dumb?
It's just people are super try-hardy. I mean, no, okay, that's a lie. I did try to play it again after that, but when we went in, people were already to the stage of paying other people to carry them.
Really?
Yes, because we jumped in. It was me, Chad, Kyle, and I think Trey. So it was like almost a dream team. We were really good. And we went in, and this one dude basically mopped the floor with us. There were 3 distinct people we knew. As soon as we saw him, we were like, oh, you're fucking done. We'll put you down. And then this other dude came along. We don't know how he did it, but he was like all around the map everywhere, and he always killed us every single time. And then he teabagged on us. And a few rounds, we got him first, and then the other 3 did not know what to do. They just had no clue. They always fucking ran from us. We plant the bomb, and then we draw them to us, and then we wipe them. But we still lost because that one dude was just carrying them super hard. And I was like, okay, well, that's not fun anymore. I don't think I ever want to play Trials again. And then the biggest try people have with Trials is people are getting DDoSed attacked. Still.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
They're getting DDoSed hard. And it's not only affecting their game of Destiny, it's affecting their entire internet. So they have to shut down their internet by unplugging the router and all of that, and then they have to wait a certain amount of time to plug it back in before they can...
How are they getting DDoSed?
Somebody's attacking them with their computer.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
it's kinda
DDoS
like-
is when you're flooding
Yeah,
somebody's
I know-
internet with a bunch of fake traffic.
I know what
Okay.
DDoS is, but
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, it's like they have it hooked
Why,
up so that they
though?
can find out their IP.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then somebody had to have their IP address changed because the DDoS attack hit them so hard.
Because Trials 9 is you die once and you drop rank.
It depends on the type of Trials it is. They switch it from search and destroy, and survival.
Yeah, like when you lose a match fully, isn't that like you're done?
No, you can lose 3 times before.
Okay. 3 times, yeah. So,
Before they're just like,
but people
start
when
over.
they get to the top, so
They
yeah,
get to
you
lose.
just DDoS the other team and just while they're glitching out, cool.
Yep.
Like just
Or
one shot their
or you
head.
make it so that the internet can't keep up, and so the internet basically crashes.
They
And
disconnect
they
the automatic
disconnect and they
win.
leave, and then so they automatically win. So it's just
So-
it's
so-
a shitty way of winning. It's so stupid. It is so stupid.
Has that ever happened to you or your guys, or no?
I don't think we've ever been officially DDoSed, but we've had lag switches. That is 100% for sure. We've had people with lag switches, and it was the worst thing ever. I fucking hated it.
Yeah, lag switches are horrible. I've back in my hardcore Modern Warfare 2 days, I would run into lag switches a lot. Like that was one of the big Call of Duties where it almost started with all them mods and hacks and shit. Hell, people were complaining when people had like headsets and Turtle Beaches because people were like, "Oh, you got a fucking Turtle Beach, you can hear better." I'm like, and nowadays
That's the point. That's the fucking point.
Yeah.
That is the point.
pretty.
I am using my skills of hearing you to fucking beat you. You big ass baby. Suck it the fuck up.
And the thing is, some people complained about modded controllers, that's understandable with
That
certain
is
guns.
very understandable, actually.
Yeah.
And but even modded controllers, modded controllers are kind of also becoming a little bit more common. Not in the fact that modded controllers that rapid fire, but modded controllers with like pads on the back and stuff like that
I wouldn't consider
is
that
becoming more
cheating.
common.
I wouldn't consider that cheating. Though.
And I wouldn't consider that cheating either. I think that's like Turtle Beaches, making it a little bit easier to do a certain action, like listening.
See, I argue the ones with like paddles, I wouldn't say cheating, but that's kind of almost like in my head that's kind of pay to winny.
I don't think so.
Because you're spending a ridiculous amount, like $150 for a controller that gives you an advantage over other people.
I got my Elite controller for Christmas. I play that. I still get my ass beat.
Well, yeah, like it's all ends up with skill, but I mean,
if
you
you-
are.
yeah.
Well, I
if
mean,
you just suck, you suck.
I mean,
so.
that's
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's just a controller.
Yeah, I was like, it's
Only as good as its user.
it's an unfair game. It's like
You don't know how to use the goddamn thing. You're just like,
I consider like in baseball with pitchers who would put Vaseline on their
yeah.
fingers, kind of thing. Like if he's a bad pitcher, it won't help.
pitchers do that?
Yeah, it's illegal to
didn't
do.
know that.
It's so you can throw faster.
Or corking the bat. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Like it gives you an advantage,
Putting
but still,
Vaseline
if
on
you
the
suck,
Which
you suck.
corking the bat isn't exactly illegal. You can only do it to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think you can only do it up to a certain point on the bat because if you cork it too high and it hits the ball, it'll actually hit it harder. So they only have it go up to a certain point, and if it's past that point, then you're pretty much ejected.
I thought
And-
it was like completely illegal back in the day. Because I've seen old clips of like people seeing a corked bat, a player trying to get it off the field fast enough, but they didn't. And the ref saw it, the umpire saw it, and it was just
Well-
like, "Oh, yep, this is corked. Get him out. He's gone." That's
yeah,
cheating.
I mean, like back in the day, it was probably illegal, but you know, it's like how modded controllers and like controllers with paddles are kind of being introduced into the gaming community. That's kind of how corks and like corked bats are in baseball. They're just kind of like, well, if it helps, then it helps a little bit, just as long as it doesn't cheat, like specifically give you an advantage. But if it like helps you with something minor, then that's kind of what they're looking for. Now, like bringing it back home to Destiny 2 is like why people are taking trials so damn seriously and making it seem like it's the competitive match to save their families is one thing.
Please, I lose this. My daughter gets shot.
It's only going to get worse when Ranks gets here.
Please, I have a gun to my head.
Ranked, exactly. I mean, like,
I have to do this. I have to win Smash.
I think that's why they're asking for this feedback on the trials.
Please no
They
SWAT.
They want to know what they should do.
Please.
For,
That'd be another terrible
the
thing.
only
like,
real thing people
DDoSing
want
and swatting.
is if somebody
That's not a good combination.
If somebody reports you for DDoSing or cheating or lag switching, you need to bring down the ban hammer, Bungie. You need to start giving people actual consequences.
Then again, if they start banning people, they just won't have anybody playing their game.
Or at least
so.
put them in their own separate.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, like Titanfall
Yeah,
did.
I love that. Like,
That was awesome.
like
dude, you were caught cheating. Play with the other cheater.
you want to mod, you want to go ahead. Just here's other people that do it too, so that fuck it. Yeah, that's how Titanfall did. It was fucking dope.
You have
Nice.
a vulnerability. Here's more people with vulnerability. You can't die. You can't kill
That
people.
game-
Games never end.
Yeah.
You don't proceed. Have fun.
Oh yeah, that should be a
0
Oh my
to 0.
God.
Oh, no one won. It's
Why
a
don't
draw.
All right, I'm done.
Why-
I'm done.
why
I'm not
don't
cheating
all-
anymore. No.
You're going back in.
You're always cheating.
Why don't,
Bye-bye.
why don't all FPS games do that?
Because they don't want to pay the money to do it.
I mean, it's like extra, really, because
Yeah.
they have to have extra monitoring and extra servers specifically for cheaters like that. And I don't know. Titanfall did it just because,
They're good people.
yeah,
Respawn's just a really good company, honestly.
yeah, they're really good. I don't play their games enough, and I like Respawn a lot. I just don't play their games enough.
You didn't play Titanfall 2 story mode?
No, I didn't. I haven't even touched Titanfall 2. And not because just... I don't know. It's not because I don't want to. I mean, I guess I could, now that it's probably cheap.
Like $20.
Yeah. Now, there really was one more thing I wanted to talk about for Destiny 2, and that's the lack of lore and the promise of them bringing in more lore.
That makes
Oh.
I don't
sense
even
now.
know what they're missing. Because I
The
just...
fact that they're basically disregarding the first Destiny game.
Yeah.
Saying the first Destiny game didn't exist, kind of. So, like, the Exo Stranger, the most
Oh my
mysterious thing
God.
in this fucking universe so far, they're completely going, yep, we wrapped it up. We're done. No. No, the fuck you're not. No. If this teleporting, time-traveling motherfucker doesn't explain some shit, like who she's talking to when she says, I don't have time to explain, I don't have time to explain, I will go to Bungie's headquarters, and I will slap somebody. Most likely Luke Smith, but I will slap somebody.
See, my thing was that, like, I played Destiny 1. I got out of it probably a little too early because it felt too grindy for me. Yeah. But I loved the lore. Like, I loved reading the fucking Grimoire cards. Like, I refused to collect them. I just went to a website that had all of them because that was the dumbest fucking way to do lore anything's ever done, ever. Just, okay, cool, you found the Grimoire card. Now log into your Bungie account and be able to look at it. No, fuck that. Fuck you for thinking that. But it was a really cool thing. And then all of a sudden, enough people complain because Grimoire cards are literally the dumbest thing ever created for lore, and they're cool. We'll take them out. Oh, you wanted us to replace them with something? Tough. But honestly, I think they should just get their shit together before they worry about lore.
You know what? I think the people, like, Destiny community likes Grimoire, the Grimoire cards. They just wanted it in the fucking game.
Yeah.
They didn't want to have to go to a site. They didn't want to have to log onto their Bungie account. They just wanted to go into the tower, go to, like, some library, and read the Grimoire there. Like, I think I would have spent a good 6 hours just sitting in a library reading Destiny Grimoire. Like, it would encourage me to get out into the world, find more shit to be like, oh, hey, look, you got a Grimoire card on this. Go back and read the story on it. But now, I think one of the head writers at Bungie come out and said the Grimoire is more like folklore of the Destiny universe now. It's not typically canon anymore.
That's dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Is really fucking stupid.
I just...
Which is really fucking stupid. Because they're coming out and they're saying the Osiris comics, though, those are canon. And everybody's going, you know what? You got those inspired from the Grimoire that you saying aren't canon, you fucking twats. How did Osiris fall? Well, in the Grimoire, we heard that Osiris was kicked out of the tower by by what's-his-face, the guy with the mask that they killed off screen. And then they're just like, oh. Well, that's not true. That's more like a folklore. Here's a comic showing you what really happened. We're just reading what happened in the Grimoire, but with pictures. No, it's different. No, it's not. It's the Grimoire with pictures. We're not stupid.
But they're pretty pictures.
I don't give a shit how pretty they are. I don't give a shit if I'm there living it. It is the Grimoire with pictures.
Jordan, you're the only one here. Like, do you still play it?
No.
Do you either you still play it?
Nope, they haven't even played it.
Okay, cool. What do you think would make people come back to it? Because, I mean, I stopped playing Destiny 2. I stopped playing Destiny 1, too. Or as well. 1, 2 sounds weird. But, like, when I started playing Destiny 2, I enjoyed it more than Destiny 1. Because I felt like it was more accessible. And then they just, like, shoved their big veiny cock up me and was like, here's more, son! No, fuck that.
Give our Guardian voice.
Explicit.
Yes! I feel so awkward going through cutscenes being like...
Like, I'm motioning with our hands like we want to talk, but then our fucking ghost talks for us! You piece of shit, let me talk!
I mean, like, there could be so much creative back and forth between us and our ghosts. Like
There could be!
Like, in the
Like
first...
with what we're doing it with our freaking videos that we're making, with our series! It could be so fucking great!
No.
But no!
Let me see if I could talk
No.
for you, Master. I
Little
believe
light.
he's trying to say
2.
this and this.
No,
I'm
fuck
trying
off!
to
2, put the canon in the game. That is one of the... If they did that, so many people would come back so that they could read what's actually happening in the world around them. Because a lot of people are being shown up front, hey, you're fighting the Cabal, and you're exploring the world and getting ready to fight more darkness when it comes.
Okay.
What's going on with the rest of the world? We're protecting this. You're protecting this city. You're in this tower. Cool. What's down in the city? People.
And what?
That's it? People? People.
The fuck?
I have
Bungie?
never been down there. I am protecting no one. I have no idea if they're alive.
They could all be dead
They
for
could
all
all
we
be
know.
dead. They could all be automated. I could be all automized. I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. I have never seen a single person other than the people that are in the tower. Those could be the last people alive for all I know. For all I know.
And why would we protect them if we have no idea?
Exactly!
Yeah.
What is the point? You're guardians with the light. Well, guess what? The Traveler's dead. No. Sorry. Traveler's not dead. The Traveler's awake. So why are the ghosts still there? They're breaking their own lore by doing that. 1. 2. We shouldn't have to be guardians anymore. We're made guardians because of the ghosts. And as soon as the Traveler wakes up, the ghost is supposed to go back into the guardian, or into the Traveler, and we're supposed to just turn back into regular humans that live longer. Because the ghosts empower us with light. And if we're just being touched by the light, cool, we're just living longer and stuff like that. But if we're empowered by it, because of our ghosts,
You're Guardian.
then we're guardians. But we shouldn't be guardians anymore, typically. So they're probably going to find some stupid fucking reason for that. Make the darkness just as mysterious again. When they were just like, we don't know what the darkness is, it's just the Traveler's ancient enemy. Traveler said it was just some floating mist in the space. But now they've put like a face on it. It's a bunch of floating triangles.
What?
Yep.
You're fucking
they're
kidding
like,
me.
They're like tetrahedrons, really.
So like at the end of Destiny 2, you kill Gaul,
Yeah.
and it explodes that light and it wakes up.
Yeah.
And it sheds all its light in all of the galaxy and further. And then they do this really cool cinematic where they turn and it shows the light breaking off into a bunch of these triangular ships, and that wakes up and they start to move towards you, and they're basically emphasizing that that's the darkness itself. Which is
They look
stupid.
like Star Destroyers.
Which is exactly. It's dumb. If you bring those in and you're saying, no, that's not the darkness. No. We don't know what the darkness is. Perfect. Don't ever go further than that. You build up on creatures that dwell on the darkness. Cool. Never ever explain it to us. Let that be a fan thing. That is something else. We want the mysteriousness of the Destiny universe while we're figuring out what's going on around us in our immediate solar system. Awesome. Cool. Don't go further than that.
I agree with that. Like the Traveler's essentially more or less a god.
It's
So,
it's
like-
just a big Dyson ball.
Yeah, it should have a fucking existential enemy.
I think it'd be a fucking vacuum cleaner for all we know on an extraterrestrial level.
Dyson
We don't
ball.
fucking know.
Like on the
Sucking out all the bad shit.
like on the Traveler's home planet, it's just the vacuum's back.
The planet itself is just a Dyson ball. And like the whole solar system is like the vacuum itself.
Okay, another thing that would bring people back is that making you feel powerful. The fact that when you level up in light, that every enemy in the world levels up with you makes you feel useless. In the first Destiny, we could go to the Cosmodrome, and we could just find like level 2 and 3 like little fallen people.
Yeah.
And we could just pull out a random purple pistol, and drop them in one shot. And this one, you can do the same thing, but it's just like it doesn't feel as good anymore. Like seeing those levels and seeing the level difference, it makes you feel powerful. Sure, You can barely be powerful, but it still makes you feel powerful. Bring back more exotics that are different. Stop telling us, hey, you can't use your D1 exotics. Wait, no. You can use them. You just gotta pay for them. What?
That is pissing me off.
They blew up our vault, and then fucking what's her face? Tess is bringing it back, making us pay for it. No. If you're gonna bring it back,
Mine,
bring it back.
I earned it.
Yeah, bring it back and bring it back in freaking free updates. Hey, in this month's free update, we're bringing back 3 classic exotics. And then if you incorporated those into being really cool exotic quest lines, such as you had to go into the city and see the fucking people that are supposed to be there to get the gun, that'd be sweet. That'd be dope. Zavala should be like, hey, here's your schematic. You got a human down there in the 8th quadrant over there. What human? What?
They exist?
A person.
The Vex have taken the
I have to
Mythoclast.
talk to somebody. Yep. Go find it. Yeah! I would love that!
The Vex have taken the Mythoclast.
I will
back.
fucking jump off the tower dozens of times to go down there and see the people that are down
Let's
there.
go!
Yeah. You know how many fucking Guardian bodies are supposed to be down there at the wall? Because so many people have jumped off the tower over their lifetime? I feel so bad for all the humans that are just getting hit by Guardian bodies. We got another one. Cleaned it up. It's Tuesday.
Grandma,
Bad on me.
Grandma Judy just went to go get some eggs. All of a sudden, oh God, don't.
Exactly. Oh, there's just...
You could be driving one day and just...
What the fuck? You've given us barely any character building. We need world building. We need to know what's going on in the world. We need to not being like generalized and be like, don't worry about that. Focus on shooting aliens and stuff and going to different public events.
Give us a reason to feel more connected with society. Yeah.
Oh, and the fact that they brought in the fucking farms. And
Yes.
it's useless.
That is, yes.
It is goddamn useless.
I was so excited for the farm.
It's where people go to die. Somebody had such a good idea on the subreddit where it was, if they had made all of the Destiny years, so D1, it was about Gaul coming in, kicking our ass, and we're supposed to be getting ready. So the end of Destiny 1's story is not us beating Gaul, it's us beating him back. So he doesn't like teleport, he goes like further into the city. So we take in the years of Destiny is us taking back like rings of the city.
Okay.
Okay, so then Destiny Year 2 comes along and they extend the story. So this time Gaul's got another new plan where he brings back like another he brings more of the Cabal Empire. So the Emperor gets here from the raid, and the raid comes in, he's just like, hey, do you need people? And then Gaul's just like, yes, please. And then he brings those guys in, we beat their shit in, and then we take another ring of the city. And the third year is us finally killing Gaul. So, like, the first part would be us killing Gaul and him turning into his light version with the Traveler, or whatever, him being the ghost Gaul. And then we'd have to fight him, so he'd become the new raid boss.
That would be cool.
It was
That would be
Too late for that, though.
That'd be a build-up, so we'd be fighting back
like Gaul was
for our
like,
power.
oh cool, he just went Sephiroth. This
Yeah,
full
it's
Seraph.
They one-shot a
Halo
villain.
theme.
They one-shot a villain.
Bungie made
Just
Halo,
like
and
three,
they
it's like
made Destiny.
like 3 seconds of it,
upsets a lot.
enough so like but they don't get fucking banhammered by.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's the one thing about
Bungie
one-shotting
made-
a villain. And it was
early
very
Halo
similar in the
games, right?
Taken
Yeah,
King,
they
but
made
at
the Halo
least
games.
he was a
Up
raid
until
boss
4,
after.
but they
At least after you beat him.
Exactly.
And
The reason he felt better is because we
So
beat him in the
even if
campaign.
Bungie makes
Sure.
Destiny, they
But
still can't
after
use
that,
music.
it was like,
No.
well, where did
Or
he
any
go now?
of the light
He sent
pursuits or
himself
anything
to his
like that.
dimension.
Interesting.
He's a fucking raid boss now, so you have to go into the raid.
They could
continue
probably
on. That
do
is
like
true
an Easter
ending.
egg
That is
to
what
not
made
get
Taken
pissed
King
off.
so good.
Like if
I
you shoot,
love it.
if you shoot something
himself
and
his
the
own
noise
ending.
comes out,
It
something
was
like that,
dope.
they can't implement it in the game.
Oh, okay.
So good.
The Taken King was probably my favorite part of playing Destiny 1 was when it first came out, and then the raid came out.
Sleeper
That was like my favorite period of time right there in Destiny 1.
Sleeper Stimulant.
The Sleeper Stimulant is still my
One of
favorite weapon.
The best exotic quest of all time.
Yes.
So good.
Well, I think we pretty much talked Destiny 2 to death.
We talked
So-
more
so
about
in
Destiny 2
short,
than I
fuck
played
you.
it.
Okay, just they're making some good steps though. They in their most recent update they said, hey, here's what's gonna happen in the January 30th update. Quick warning, there's gonna be a bug. We want you guys to have it so you guys can have this in there now, but we're working on it to fix the bug already. They're being clear, they're communicating, and everybody in the Destiny communities, or the Destiny community is all like, yes, that's what we want. We just want you to tell us shit that's going on inside. They're just like, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that more. So they're actually starting to do that more, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Testing.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're back. It came unplugged.
It's fine. Jordan was just talking bullshit anyway.
I was not.
Yes, comrade.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on.
Sure.
We're kind of going in our... Well, we really have one really big topic kind of towards the end. But our next one is Friday the 13th, the game DLC. The DLC that's coming out, they're releasing a new Jason, and they're releasing a new map. And there's also talks about the new game mode, but that's not coming out with the update. And the thing is, their new Jason and new map is free. In their update, it's free.
Like if it's Jason from the 5th movie, isn't it? Like the Garden Shears one and all that?
Yeah, technically, it's not Jason.
Spoilers.
That movie was made in like the 80s.
Spoilers, Casey! I haven't seen it!
It's like, you don't want to watch it either.
Yeah, you're right, I don't.
It's
Wait, he's not. It's not Jason in the 4th one. It's
in the
not
5th
fifth.
one.
Oh, it looks like they're shitting out part 4's Jason soon.
No, Part 4 Jason's already in the game.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's see. In the game right now, they have Part 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They have this thing called the virtual cabin, which you basically what the virtual cabin is like you can learn stuff about the creation of the game and whatnot, but if you do like this special little puzzle thing and you get to the end, they actually show off this Jason X skin known as Uber Jason. It's like in the movie Jason X, this robot kills Jason in the med bay, and then there are like these bug things that come and repair him and make him into like a robot too. He's like half I don't want to say human because he's not human really.
He's a spirit of vengeance essentially.
He's like, okay, so in Jason X, after he dies and comes back to life,
For like the 5th time.
he's like half robot, half
Monster.
flesh, I guess. Monster's a good word. But they released that skin. Or, I don't know if it's like a skin or a full-fledged new Jason that they're releasing, but...
I think from what I read, it's essentially a whole new Jason. Like he'll have a different weapons and slightly different moveset.
It would make sense because, like, that Jason should have the perks of not being able to stun. Because, like, in the movie, like, they shoot him, like, back and forth, and he don't get stunned at all. I think that would be something awesome for him to have. Probably one of his negatives would be slow in water. Slow in water, can't run. Probably has really great grip strength. But either way, the Part 5 Jason is not Jason. Here's the storyline of Friday the 13th in a nutshell. Part 1 is his mom. Part 2, he comes, like, he's introduced as an adult killing people with a pillowcase over his head. Although, I guess it's a potato sack. Still, he does not have his hockey mask. Third movie, he gets his hockey mask. Fourth movie, he, at the end of the third movie, he gets an axe to the head, but I guess he doesn't die. I guess he just gets knocked out from the force of that axe being drived into his head. In the fourth movie, I mean, he's in like this hospital and kills some people. I don't know if it's like a hospital or a coroner's office or whatever, but he basically essentially comes alive and kills these two people. Well, at the end of part 4, he dies. He definitely dies. Tommy Jarvis takes this machete and just slams it into the side of his head. He falls onto it and slides down the machete on his face. It looks really cool.
Didn't I just bring that kill into the game?
No. It's been in the game.
Oh, okay.
Because they used that kill from that movie in the game to kill Jason. Because, I mean, it killed Jason in the movie. So he slid down it, and then Tommy Jarvis just kept going ham on his body till he legit died.
Nice.
Part 5, I mean, Tommy Jarvis came back, but what ended up happening is there was this paramedic who found his son who was killed by some other random guy. Like, there was this, there's like this mental, I don't know what it's called. It's like a kid's rehabilitation place.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
And basically there was this big buff guy chopping wood, and there was this really annoying guy like just fucking with them. So he takes this axe and drives it into this guy's back. Well, the paramedic who came on the scene after he killed him was like, shit, that's my son. So he dresses up as Jason and kills everybody.
Okay.
And
All
so basically, and he's super skinny and weak as shit. So basically, part 5, Jason, who the actor in the game is Kane Hodder, who plays part 7, 8, 9, and 10 Jason. Big motherfucking guy. He's huge. I don't know how he's going to look in the game. And his abilities might be cool and whatnot, but I'm more excited for the new Paranoia mode that they're going to release.
What's that?
Paranoia is basically everybody's a counselor, really, although one counselor is secretly killing off people. And everybody's got to, like, figure out...
So it's like Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Yes. So everybody's got to figure out who's killing these counselors.
That's cool.
It is a pretty cool mode, and obviously, if you've seen videos on Trouble in Terrorist Town, it's very similar.
Yeah. Or like murder or something like that.
Or murder. Yeah, murder's a good one, too. That's the game mode I'm really looking forward to, because it adds a little bit more spice into their game, which they desperately need, besides just adding skins and maps and whatnot. But I do thoroughly enjoy that game.
I'm actually really curious on the longevity of that game, because I personally love that style, the whole like 1v4, whatever have you. But most of them have like different creatures you can be to like spice things up.
Yeah, like
With it,
Evolve.
yeah. Oh no, Evolved was shit.
I don't know. Dude, I thought Evolve was dope.
I played Evolve, and while I like the difference in creatures in Evolve, I felt underpowered as a monster and overpowered as a hunter. Because
I liked it.
I mean, you're a giant monster, and sure, there's hunters and whatnot, but you're a giant monster. You should at least be able to knock the fuck out of some of these fucking guys, even if they're in a big group. I don't know, but...
Yeah, but like, so most of them have like character classes. This one just has Jason. And so I'm curious how they're going to handle that. Once the like nostalgia or the like fun factor of it, oh hey, it's Friday the 13th kind of wears down. Like, what are they going to do to keep the hype up, you know?
And that's what I think they're doing with new game modes. And as a Friday the 13th fan, I thoroughly enjoy the game. Excuse me. But it does set you pretty much as Jason the whole time. And no matter what part Jason you are, you're still pretty much the same person.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that with Dead by Daylight.
Not really. Because they do have different... they do obviously have different characters in Dead by Daylight, but they all have different abilities and all that whatnot. Like, for example... The one I play the most of is Michael Myers in Dead by Daylight, and he's pretty much just... I mean, he's got this ability where you can stay back and not attack these people and do this ability called Stalk, and basically that makes it easier for you to kill them later. So basically, it's kind of like the movies where Michael Myers is just standing back watching them. And then when you charge it up enough, you can actually go up to somebody and pretty much just one-shot them. They don't die, but they go on the ground instantly, and it makes it easier to chase down multiple people and stab them. So, there's another character. I forget what his name is. But basically, he has like this sprinting ability with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
there's like this guy who's like who pretty much can run in a pretty
Leatherface?
much straight line. It's not Leatherface.
Okay,
They
I
have
don't-
2 chainsaw
okay.
characters, and one of them is Leatherface. The other one, I forget what I think he's called the Hillbilly. They're both very similar.
It's the hillbilly because
characters.
he's fucking ugly as shit.
Yeah, and then but he's pretty much got like a sprint ability where he raises his chainsaw in the air and he just sprints like full speed.
I like the ghost guy who could turn invisible.
Oh, that guy's so overpowered.
He's awesome.
They have Freddy Krueger in the game, and he's got a very, very unique ability. Let's talk about Dead by Daylight later, because that's actually our last topic
Oh shit. Okay.
because of the Saw expansion. So
Okay.
we'll go into detail on that in a bit. Let's just move on from Friday the 13th, and let's talk about the Anthem delay.
Surprise!
Not.
I read into that. It doesn't surprise anybody.
No. Like
Not a single person was surprised.
I should.
But-
Yeah. No.
But EA is not allowing it to be delayed any further than that. It's
We'll
officially-
see.
It's officially coming out next year. EA wants it out to compete against The Division and Destiny.
Well, that'd be a
What?
good idea for them, but I mean, if it's not complete, then it's not complete.
Well, they're also pushing it back to figure things out. Like they want to figure out public events because they're looking at all of the criticism that's hitting Destiny and that's hitting The Division. Like they're looking at what's working with Division because Division's done everything and it's made a huge fucking comeback.
It was like
Division's-
I was like, I can't fucking
Division-
believe it's back.
yeah,
I remember.
Division's doing fantastic. It's like in a golden age right now for the Division. It's awesome.
Should I
While
buy it
Destiny
again?
is just getting slammed for almost every single thing they're doing because they were fucking stupid. No, we're not going to get into that again.
Nope, we're talking about it.
But they're looking at all that and they're basically they pushed it back because they're just like, okay, well, we want to make our end game almost perfect. We want to make public events worthwhile. We want to make sure that the world is something that people want to explore. We want to make the loot feel worth it. And then people are just like, cool. So you're going to put loot boxes in the game then. Because, EA getting slammed for fucking Battlefront 2. Just, EA, let BioWare do their thing. Don't fuck it up for them. This game's been in development since 2012. This will be their 7th year work. It'll be 7 years worked on since the time that...
I guess giving them a little time is fair because I'll have an Xbox One X by that time. So
It looks neat.
Yeah, it looks good. I want to fly around as Iron Man.
Like
I really do.
I don't trust them enough to pre-order it, but it looks neat.
I don't think I'll pre-order it either. Unless I see like an
Unless there's,
updated gameplay video.
or there's like a wicked awesome collector's edition
Oh, there's
video.
going to be. There's going to be.
Well, there's going to be a collector's edition, but it may not be super wicked awesome.
I'm
But again, that also does
I'm
depend on
imagining
gameplay.
like a statue of the person that's on the front doing
Probably.
some dope ass pose or something like that.
Probably.
But we'll see.
There's a Heisman Trophy with that guy
Yeah.
instead of fucking.
Once there's another gameplay video for that game, because we only have that one video.
Yeah.
If they don't release another video, that is
Stupid.
super sketchy.
Yeah.
And that's not a
Super
good thing.
sketchy. Oh man.
I don't even think I'd buy the game. They have to release gameplay on it. They have to.
More gameplay. They revealed that in 2016. They haven't
No, they
shown-
didn't.
When did they?
They revealed it E3 2017.
It was E3 2017 that they revealed it.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know that was the E3 that I went to.
Oh, that's right. You went to E3 that year. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So, I mean, it's only been announced for less than 6 months. So, granted,
Less than 6 months.
I'm sorry, just a little more than 6 months. My dumbass. I meant to say, I was like in the middle of saying less than a year, and then I thought, well, around 6 months in my head, so I said less than 6 months.
Okay.
But I can understand it being released in 2019, which is obviously a year and a half after it's announced. I mean, it happens. Yeah, a little bummed out, but it's whatever. Just as long as BioWare does their magic that they do with games.
It's like I would rather a game be delayed and be good than just rush to fuck.
Yeah, Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom was a very
It's a game not to talk about.
well. It's in a genre of its own.
Along with all the other broken games.
Yeah.
What?
What is that?
God of War?
Oh, yeah. I thought we talked about that.
That was just released after the podcast of last week.
Oh, it was just after the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go that far back. Okay, well, I guess we'll just kind of touch up on that right now.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty much done talking about Anthem. Speaking of release dates,
Yeah.
I thought we talked about it last time, but I guess not. The God of War release date has officially been announced for April 20th.
Blaze it.
April 20th.
Yeah, dude, it's straight 420.
Yay.
Isn't there something else coming out on April
I
20th?
believe so.
Isn't it the Nintendo Labo?
Weed.
It is!
Yeah, it is.
The Nintendo Labo and God of
You know-
War.
They're gonna be smoking the weed in the cardboard.
Right? It's like,
Just like roll up the cardboard there. Just have like the.
Yo, we got Cardboard Weed Edition!
fucking hot box the mech.
God damn it.
You're so mature!
Alright, now, let's fight something.
They released a new trailer with the kid in the backseat, and there's like a little chimney on the back, and there's smoke coming out of it. And people are just like, oh, it's steam powered. That's not steam.
What are you talking? Whoa. There we go.
What do you think about, like, Jordan, you said you're not gonna get their collector's edition?
I'm not getting it. Rick's gonna get the
I'm probably gonna get
Which collector's edition are you getting?
the Stonemason.
The Stonemason
Because,
one?
so, I don't even want the statue that much. I want the fucking ring.
The ring is cool.
I have a thing for collectors with rings. I will buy them just kind of like I have the Dishonored one. I have what was that other game? The Order 1886. All those I bought all the ones that had the rings with them. Just I think rings were
The
cool.
Order 1886 came with a ring?
Yeah, came with a signet.
I thought that was...
Well, at least it came with something.
Okay.
Oh no, I spent $400 on that game and hate my life. Like I
You
bought.
got the giant statue with the werewolf attacking what's his face, Galahad.
Yep,
As he's falling, and then there's another one where he's like crouched behind cover.
I bought both of them.
And then he got the little vial that has the little like potion that keeps them alive forever, which was just a little plastic. It wasn't glass.
Well, see, no, it was metal. It was actually metal, but it was
Was
filled.
it? Yes.
It wasn't like an actual little vial.
It was
Oh.
Yeah, that was dumb.
despicable.
And it came in a book that was neat. Like it came in a hideaway book. And like the stuff it came with was cool, but then I beat the game in one sitting. I'm like, why?
I thought it was going to be an open world game.
Surprise.
Surprise.
420.
What is this linear shit? You baby walking me through steampunk London? You bastards!
That game was supposed to be my favorite game in the world.
I was supposed to be revolutionary!
Steampunk supernatural third-person shooter. Sign me the fuck up. And then no.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not talking about
the
that.
order.
No. But God of War looks cool as shit. And have you guys seen the trailer?
Yeah.
I have
No,
not.
no, no.
Oh.
It made me real fucking excited when because I know for a fact they cannot get rid of his blades, the Blades of Chaos. One literally hypothetically shouldn't be able to. They are bound to him by a fucking god. Like he can, like he's tried
You mean
before.
the god that he's killed?
Yeah, but as soon as he killed him, they didn't go. They didn't like unchain themselves. It's like it stuck with him.
Okay.
And so they had to figure out some way to like stop them, and I think it's those fucking wrappings. Because in that trailer, they spend like a good 16 seconds of just him staring at the wrappings after they're about to fall, and like you see him kind of almost like start unraveling them.
Yeah, because they like cut away from it too, and then they cut back to him, and he like starts to wrap them.
Yeah, and like
up.
retightening it. Like it seems like he's like, should I? Shouldn't I?
He's like, should I challenge myself? Yeah, I'll challenge myself, and wraps himself back up because if those come out, everything dies. Nothing survives. Absolutely nothing.
Actually, one thing I just I just actually heard about the God of War creator actually canceled their next game. I forget what it was called, Drawn to Death or something. Mm-hmm. But they canceled their next game and laid off a lot of people.
Because that game was hot trash. It was gross. They released a trailer for it and it was like,
No.
burn it.
David Jaffe, I know you're not listening, but make Twisted Metal 2.
Oh, yes!
Twisted Metal 2. I mean, Twisted Metal, the remake on PlayStation 3 was amazing. Really, the only thing I did not like about it was their matchmaking system. Otherwise, I would have played the shit out of Twisted Metal on PS3. And I think that kind of partly had to do with the PlayStation 3 itself, because the PlayStation 3's online and matchmaking system was pretty bad. Mm-hmm. But with the PlayStation 4, and you made Twisted Metal 2, you can make a nice, well, I don't know about nice story, but you can make more story and have a very successful matchmaking system. And I would play the shit out of Twisted Metal 2.
They were so fun. Those goddamn games are so fun.
And one thing that I thought they would before Twisted Metal on PS3 came out, that I thought they were going to do is in gameplay trailers, I saw someone flying a helicopter and then someone shooting a minigun out of the helicopter. I thought one person online would be driving and then one person would be shooting the guns out. I think that'd be really cool. Having having a vehicle like that, and they kind of did, is the big semi-truck looking thing where people could drive their vehicles in there, and while one person drives, they shoot turrets off of it. But that's one vehicle. And having a flying vehicle is really cool, and they did it in a way where it wasn't overpowered. But David Jaffe, Twisted Metal 2.
Please.
Yes. Twisted Metal 2.
I will say I'm kind of surprised about the God of War announcement, because God of War is probably one of the biggest games that...
Oh my god.
420!
420.
It's kind of like the biggest game they announced at E3. They had a huge cavalcade for it. They had the whole fucking orchestra and everything. They're making a huge deal out of God of War. And then there's kind of hey, it's coming out 420. I was expecting a little bit more fanfare, then they do a little bit more than just...
Wasn't it at the PlayStation, podcast thing, basically, that they were just yeah, we're about 50-60% done with God of War? And everybody's oh, okay. That was 2 months ago.
They must have
they've been working!
My God.
Or
maybe they announced it and then started working on it.
they're just done with the podcast. It's shit, guys, we gotta get on this. It's
what's his name?
David Jaffe?
David, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? I'm sorry. I freaked out. We're not even ready to start working on it. Now we gotta go let's go shift some shit around. David!
We were working on this Drawn to Death game, and then you just go and announce God of War.
That game was gonna be hot garbage, okay? Thank me for that.
They're all taking a break, and they're going to continue working on it in 420. They're going to be so high when they're working on it, though.
It's whoa. Wasn't there something we're supposed to do today?
Do some work.
I think we were supposed to draw something. Life? Nah.
Weren't we supposed to release something today?
What the fuck are we doing here?
Oh shit, our McDonald's.
we got to go to McDonald's, walk out of the building. Where's God of War?
I like a double cheeseburger. That game came out years ago.
Guys, you can still buy that Gamers or something. It's $5, I bet.
Wrong God of War!
Guys, we released God of War years ago, man.
Yeah.
Why do you want us to release it again? Oh, wait!
What a troll, man. They're not going to release it, and they're going to tell people that it's already been out for years. That's why they didn't put a 4 behind it. You pieces of shit!
It's all a conspiracy!
Oh, my God.
Fucking bastards. Okay.
All right. Well, last topic. We're going back to Dead by Daylight. As I was saying before. As I was saying before, Freddy Krueger is in the game of Dead by Daylight.
We have Fortnite news.
That's true. We do have some Fortnite news too.
Real quick, but continue on with your Dead by Daylight.
Freddy Krueger has this very interesting aspect where you could be doing like walking, repairing a generator, whatever, and then you'll hear like the music of like his music, and then he'll pull you into the dream world.
Whoa.
That's cool.
You cannot see him if you're not in the dream world, and he can't attack you if you're not in the dream world. He has to pull you into the dream world first, and to get out of the dream world, you have to do something to wake you up. You have to either mess up on a generator where it explodes, and you're just like, whoa.
What? That's dope!
No, Freddy Krueger to play against is very fun, and to play as is very interesting and challenging. That's
super
That's
cool.
what I mean by characters being unique in Dead by Daylight. Then there's the Trapper. Nobody else can set traps around except the Trapper. And I've only faced Leatherface like once, and I don't remember much of anything that he's been doing. But with the new Saw expansion, basically what this character does is when she knocks you down, she puts a trap on your head. And I think that replaces the killer putting you on a hook. Because I think you have to go to a hook and do some sort of special process to take this trap off. Otherwise, you run out of time and boom, you get reverse bear trapped. But like instead of carrying this person to a hook, they just put a trap on you and just walk away.
Cool. Next.
That's devious.
That's dope.
Very.
But
Until
where are we on my Slender Man
Yeah,
suggestion I made?
I was thinking about that.
Slender Man suggestion on Dead by Daylight.
Get there. Do it.
we'll see.
1 in 10,000.
No, they'll probably. Let's be real
Seriously,
here.
that'd be super cool.
They probably will. But it probably won't be for another year or so. They'll probably coincide with the Slender Man movie.
Probably.
And that's coming out this year, isn't it?
Whatever. I can't fucking know. I don't care about the Slender Man movie.
I do. I'm
But
super
like-
excited for that, man.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
I love the idea of Slender Man.
Yeah.
But see, Slender Man's kind of lost like traction and
Yeah, of
popularity.
course.
So,
Of course, they're releasing it at the exact wrong time. But
exactly.
still.
But so no, like
But if you
I
bring
think
it-
the movie is trying to bring him back.
it's like
and
if
then,
they want
like,
to add him to Dead by Daylight, they should wait until the hype of Slender Man's back up after the movie.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to, hey, here's Slender Man.
Or at least release him before the movie, so that way if the movie's shit,
They can
you'll
take
be
it off.
like, well, we released it, we had no fucking idea.
True.
And you can make the Slender Man really fun.
I don't know, man. It's starting to look. Let's just from that one trailer of Slender Man, that one scene where she looks over, sees him in the fog, and then whips back, and he's already there. Already fucking brilliant.
That's the Slender
Already
Man.
fucking brilliant. I love it. Love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
So
but
excited.
well, I just wish they would make a game like Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight like together. Because one thing about Dead by Daylight that I don't like is the fact that you have to hang these people on hooks. You think Michael Myers has ever stabbed someone and just put them up on a hook and left them to die? I think that's ridiculous. Because, I mean, Michael Myers just straight up stabs people and just brutalizes them. And it just doesn't sit right with me.
I feel like they
Which movie do you remember him like putting victims on a hook?
None.
He doesn't do
Exactly.
that. So
I remember
think-
him using a knife to hang people.
I think that they should release maps that are specific per monster.
They do.
So Mike Myers has his own map.
Yes.
So then they should change the rules up to be like he doesn't have to hang on hooks.
That would be a good idea. The only thing is, other killers can be on that map.
That's one of the things I'm saying. Like, if you're Mike Myers and you're on that map, one of your special abilities could be you no longer have to hang people on hooks.
I think it'd be interesting where you wouldn't have to hang them on hooks, but you would have to go to a specific area and be able to like automatically kill this
them, yeah.
person.
Like a ritual zone kind of thing.
Or
Yeah.
so you have to drag him, and then people can come by and hit Michael Myers to help. Okay.
Well, no. There's no like when you're a survivor. There's no combat.
No, I'm saying like this is stuff that they could add in to make it
Yeah.
more interesting, to make it more engaging. Because right now it's all about the people just running around finding generators.
Yeah, and then like
So
flashlights.
It can get boring.
Like they have something like shining flashlights in people's eyes. One thing I do like about Dead by Daylight that Friday the 13th doesn't do is they have like they have a better matchmaking system where you could specifically queue in to be the killer.
That's cool.
Yeah, whereas it's not like random chance. Where if you join a Friday the 13th game, it's just be like, I want to be Jason so bad. I'm not Jason. Well, fuck, I'm leaving.
Okay. Okay.
So
I need to play Dead by Daylight.
I do.
I've been meaning to pick it up.
Okay.
I still thought
I have it on PC. So
I still thought it was funny you drove
We
the
saw
car
that.
and ran to a post at the
Oh
end
my
of the
God.
bridge.
that's the thing about Friday the 13th and its glitches. Like, I was driving a vehicle with 3 other people in it. I saw Jason at like he was like approaching the area where I needed to like go to get away. And so I like
Veered off
swerved
and then,
left
like-
and right. I managed to get past, and I was doing the animation of driving the vehicle past the bridge to escape. And I'm like, yeah, we escaped, and then the vehicle crashed right into a post. I still escaped technically because it did the animation and we were across the bridge. But realistically, Jason would have been like,
Okay.
walk across the bridge and just murdered us.
Oh my god.
I could not stop laughing at that.
That was pretty funny.
Also, realistically, the airbags would just
I don't know. I don't think they would kill them. It would hurt.
well, like,
It would
knock
hurt,
them out.
but it
Yeah.
wouldn't kill them.
yeah, depends how fast.
Jason
you
would be like, I'll leave them alone for now.
They passed the bridge. They good. No.
All right. Last exciting news of the day.
go. Yeah, let's talk. We'll talk a little bit of Fortnite.
Fucking called it. We called it, buddy.
That's true. Like last week,
We
we were-
called it like 2 podcasts ago. We fucking called
it
it.
was like, man, there needs to be a potion that gives you full shield.
oh yeah, I saw that.
And then they
I saw
stepped it up
that.
as full shield and full health.
Granted, it takes 15 seconds to use, but that's
We
perfectly fine.
even said that. We were just like, how long would it take to drink it? I was like, maybe like 12, 13 seconds. She's like, I'd go with a good 15 seconds. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can go with 15 seconds. Fucking called it.
Creators, are you watching us or listening to us?
Let us know. Give us free stuff.
I'm
Fucking called it, dude.
If you release the gun, let us use it first.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new gun.
Yeah, that's true.
It looks like a Gatling gun
Yeah.
if you look at it closely.
Which I'm kind
And
of
it's
scared.
It looks like
Yeah.
it looks like a gun.
kind of scared.
Duh, it looks like a gun. He said it looks like a gun.
I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, we did call it Chug Jug. It's I actually haven't used it in game yet because I haven't found it.
Isn't it like an epic?
It's a legendary.
It's a
Or
legendary.
it's a legendary?
Yep.
It's a yellow, yeah. Not
I thought-
surprising.
I thought yellow. was
Like
supposed
we called that too. Like if you make something that good, I'd make it a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
All right, Casey. What should we call next? We've called skyscrapers. We've called the potion.
That's true.
What do we call it next, buddy?
Let's see. Gatling gun. No, that's cheating.
No, not vehicles.
That's cheating.
No vehicles.
No
Vehicles doesn't work for Fortnite.
It's too small, and yes, it would
Yeah,
not work.
it is too small of a map to use
I think that they
vehicles.
might extend it.
Oh, what
Stand
about
what?
about
The
my
map size.
I don't think they'll do that next.
No. Eventually, I didn't say next.
Well, yeah, eventually they'll do that.
Yeah. What I'm saying by next is what are we calling that they'll eventually just make?
Yeah, we have to call something that they're gonna make within like the next month or two.
what
They
about my
did-
hide and
did-
seek idea?
I don't think that.
kind of already did that with the Silence Pistols event because it was Silence Pistols
Yeah.
and bushes, nothing else.
That was a fun game mode.
That was so much fun. I fucking loved it.
Sucks that your challenges don't count towards it, but
Shit,
yeah.
we gotta think of something real quick, just real fast. Just stop off the episode. Silence sniper rifle.
That would actually be very nice.
That's true.
have.
You know what? Silenced sniper rifle.
Not a
Make it a
silenced
bold
shotgun.
action.
I've never seen a silenced shotgun work effectively.
Nope. Never.
But a silenced sniper rifle, I can
Make it
see
a
them
bolt
happening.
action.
And then a silenced assault rifle.
I could see the silenced assault rifle happening after the sniper rifle.
Yep.
Yes, silent sniper rifle, because snipers are the loudest thing in the games outside of explosions. It's like, oh, someone's got a sniper.
You can hear it on the other side of the island.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny if you put a suppressor on a freaking rocket launcher. Just like.
and it suppresses the explosion too. It's like,
I see an explosion. Whoa!
oh my
What if
god.
they made a nuclear warhead?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That would not work well.
Only Ninja would get
They
that.
Just
might,
kidding,
They
just
might
kidding.
do what fucking PlayerUnknown Battleground does, and they might airstrike every now and then. So
That would be a good idea.
Ooh.
That would be a good idea.
So that way you're not.
Granted,
sitting in-
PUBG's
games.
map is
Yeah,
huge.
but still, like when I played PUBG, when I saw that fucking red zone, I was like, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? So I got to a building, and I was like, thump, thump, thump. Oh, okay. I guess I can walk outside, and I just hear, the fuck is that? Then explosions going off all around me. Oh, it was terrifying, but it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome.
PUBG does have some good moments. I don't know what it is about that. It might be all the damn cheaters, but I just can't play that game. I don't know if I suck at it or if I'm just running into cheaters. I did run into a cheater the other day in PUBG. This guy did not see me. He like quick scoped me while I was like head glitching a rock. Couldn't see me. He like peeked over for like a millisecond, quick scoped, got a headshot. Did the same to my teammate.
Damn.
Cheater. 100%. And it's gotten worse from what I've heard.
Damn.
So, I don't know. Obviously, there aren't really major problems with cheaters in Fortnite. I think they might add. You think they may want to add like a new turrets? Maybe.
There are no turrets in the regular game mode.
That's true. They do seem to add stuff from the regular game mode.
Ooh,
I think they're gonna add a new assault rifle.
Add hidden bear traps.
That would be fun.
Put
Put that shit in bushes. Oh man.
Oh my god!
I'm going ahead and this bus.
So you can be the bush and you can stand next to a bush. Flip a coin. Your fate is decided.
You're gonna die either way.
Be the bush.
But I'm
Chop
gonna
the bush. Love
enjoy
the
watching
bush.
you die though if you step into the wrong
Flip a
one.
coin. That's great.
Or
And then
maybe
just rocket launch it.
put some additional stuff that you can hide as, like maybe a tree. Not a big tree, but a tree. Not the tombstone. The tombstone's ridiculous.
No.
A rock, maybe. A rock formation.
A mountain.
Something that makes sense. Like
You can form into a mountain.
Interesting.
Not just a
Just a
bush, because
mountain running
people
around,
don't
it's
trust
like-
bushes right now. And I mean, like, give us something else to not trust.
like, and also
These little legs.
Yeah.
there are some certain maps that just bushes don't make sense in.
Well, the whole map is an island, really. But if you're like a bush inside of a city,
Yeah, exactly.
it doesn't make sense.
Like there's certain segments where it just doesn't make sense to be a bush. So there should be other options.
You're a
Yeah.
bush in a jail cell. It's like
I'm natural.
Yeah, it's bush in a jail cell. It's like,
Top of the-
nothing here.
Top the skyscraper, bush. Ignore me.
Oh yeah, I remember that bush being up there. Boom, get shot in the head. Oh wait.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, Carl? Looks like they're doing a little bit of gardening.
Just the feeling you get, like when you're just sitting as
Let's,
a bush and
trim
then your
those
bush
hedges,
disappears.
Yeah.
And then your bush disappears and you're like, somebody sees me.
Like that time you and I completely fucked that one couple team. Oh my god. That was fucking amazing.
That was in the
dude.
silence game mode, wasn't it?
No. That was recently. It was like last week that we did it. Because I got to the bush and we were running into the prison. And we saw these two guys fighting this
Yeah.
other team and they had won. And then I sniped one
I,
of them to freak them out. And they just like started shooting at it because they saw Casey. So they were just destroying trees left and right. It was awesome. And
Oh, God,
and
watch.
Casey's just like, well, fuck. And so they had previously built a bunch of brick walls. So Casey was hopping between those. I was still a bush. And as soon as they looked away, I started booking it to get around them. And they heard me building my way up because I fell down this cliff. And they heard me building my way up. So they came over, they looked at me, and I was like, fuck. So I dropped down, got hurt. And I waited for just like 10 seconds. Casey's like, I'm coming, buddy, I'm coming. And I was like, okay, what do I do? And he's like, I don't see him. I think you're good. So I started moving, and I got up behind him, and they had no idea I was there. I froze. Casey started shooting at them. I sniped one of them and freak out. The dude freaked out and started jumping everywhere, and Casey finished it off. It was amazing. I loved it.
There's some good shit.
Love the bush.
There's good shit that goes on with bushes. LOL. That's what she said. Or he said.
Woo! Jokes. They're garbage. Sorry.
Yeah. You're a douchebag little bitch.
Yeah. That's the me.
I hope you get eaten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex in Monster Hunter.
Okay, that's just wrong.
Like, hold on here.
How dare you?
Now, hold on.
And you!
Dude,
What?
we can.
I don't even know where to start with you.
Dude, we can meet at the middle.
Yeah, because I don't play Monster Hunter.
No.
Like a bitch.
It's like, why not?
You play Fortnite.
I'm not
though.
a female dog.
You know what? I hope
Yeah,
you get
you
shot
are.
in the head in Fortnite.
Oh.
From across the map.
By a silent sniper rifle.
That hasn't even been released
Out
yet.
tomorrow.
Out tomorrow.
That's all you got?
That's all we got.
Okay.
That's all we got.
I'm very hurt by that.
That's the end.
Garden Gnome Show. That's all we got. Click.
Let's
Yep, that's it. Bye.
let's see if we can hear blues this time.
I think that's because I took the mic out, and then was like, oh shit, and then put it back in.
Okay.
And your computer just gave up on it.
What are those lilies? No, I've said that already.
what are those roses?
Yeah. No, I've said roses.
Raffalesas.
Yeah, that one. What the fuck is that?
It's a fucking violet bloom.
A Vileplume.
The Pokemon?
Yeah, like the fucking plant on its head is real.
We have Pokemon in our garden now?
No, they're fucking real. It's
Not
what
that I'm against that. Pokemon are adorable, and Vileplume's one of my favorites. But why?
dude,
Water your Vileplume.
they're the weirdest fucking plant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like
What's their name?
Raffalesa.
Raffalesa. Water your Raffalefas. Water your
Raffalesas.
It's like I can't say aluminum. What is it?
Raffia.
Rafflesia.
Anemones.
Water your Rafflesas. Rafflesia. God damn it!
Yeah, we out.
End it.
Yeah, we out.
Sometimes I can hear you calling, telling me that I'm a fool. And when I see you in the morning, will you still want to be true? I can dream, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. chasing our hearts till we end up falling. Young and alive, we were runaways in a wasted summer. Chemicals in a foreign car. We took a moment, made it last forever. We found love laying under the stars. Mid in July in a wasted summer. In a wasted summer. In a wasted summer. We